Imagine waking up one morning to discover the very dream you've built your identity around has been ripped away on live television. That's exactly what Meghan Markle is facing in this latest royal bombshell. King Charles has made an official decision, broadcast for the world to hear, that Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana will not be granted royal titles. The announcement didn't just land softly. It exploded across the media like a thunderclap, leaving millions gasping, "Did that really just happen?" But before we continue, please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. For Meghan, who has often hinted at her children's right to recognition, this is nothing short of a nightmare. For the rest of us, it's the kind of drama that feels straight out of a Shakespearean play, but with cameras, microphones, and hashtags attached. The weight of a royal title. Titles in the British monarchy are not just fancy names. They're symbols of legacy, status, and power. A title can secure a place in history books, open doors to influence, and even shape a child's future identity. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have long argued that their children should not be excluded from this tradition. After all, aren't Archie and Lilibet the grandchildren of the king? But King Charles's decision says otherwise. By declaring on air that the children will not carry royal titles, he has effectively drawn a sharp line in the sand. Some call it protection, an attempt to give the children a normal life. Others see it as punishment, an unmistakable message that Harry and Meghan's choices have consequences. So, was this really about protecting the kids, or was it about preserving the monarchy's image? Meghan's dream versus the reality. For Meghan, the issue of titles has always been tied to respect and equality. She once revealed that the lack of a title left her children without certain protections, sparking questions about whether bias played a role. Imagine being a mother, constantly fighting for your children's place in a world where every move is scrutinized. It's no wonder this decision feels like her worst nightmare come true. And let's be honest, who among us hasn't dreamed of giving our children more than we had? For Meghan, titles represented a shield, a statement that her kids were just as much a part of the royal family as William and Kate's children. To see that dream shattered publicly must feel like being cast out twice, once as a wife and now as a mother. But here's the real question. If Meghan's dream has collapsed, what happens next for her family's identity? Harry's silent struggle. Prince Harry's silence following the king's announcement speaks volumes. This is a man caught between two worlds: loyalty to his wife and children, and the bloodline that defines him. You can almost picture him reliving the pain of his own childhood, when he often felt overshadowed by his brother, Prince William. Now, history seems to be repeating itself, with his own children placed on the sidelines. Does he accept the king's decree quietly, or does he rise to defend Archie and Lilibet's right to recognition? For Harry, the choice isn't just political. It's personal, emotional, and deeply tied to his late mother's legacy. Princess Diana fought for her boys' humanity beyond their titles, but she also knew the symbolic power those titles carried. Would Diana have seen this decision as justice or injustice? The bigger picture. While Meghan's personal nightmare grabs headlines, the bigger story is about the monarchy itself. King Charles, in making such a public declaration, has essentially rebranded what it means to be royal in the 21st century. He's signaling that the monarchy must adapt, streamline, and perhaps distance itself from what he views as distractions. But here's where the plot thickens. Public opinion is split. Some applaud the king for drawing firm boundaries, while others accuse him of alienating his own grandchildren. This division mirrors a larger global conversation. What does royalty mean in today's world? Is it heritage, or is it an outdated concept clashing with modern values of equality and fairness? What happens next? The drama doesn't end with a single decision. Meghan Markle, known for her resilience, isn't likely to let this blow define her family's narrative. Expect powerful interviews, emotional statements, or even new projects aimed at reclaiming her children's place in the public eye. For Meghan, silence has never been her strategy. As for King Charles, this move may strengthen his control in the short term, but could it come at the cost of family unity in the long run? And will Harry's inner struggle finally push him to take a bolder stand against the very institution he was born into? The final takeaway. This saga isn't just about Meghan Markle's nightmare or King Charles's decision. It's about the clash between tradition and modernity, between a mother's love and a monarch's power. At its heart, it asks the question, who decides a child's worth? Their lineage or their lived experience? What's certain is that Archie and Lilibet's story is far from over. In fact, this may just be the beginning of a new chapter, one where titles matter less than the voices that rise in their defense. So, where do you stand? Was King Charles right to deny the titles in the name of modern monarchy? Or did he go too far, leaving Meghan and Harry's children unfairly sidelined? Share your thoughts, because this royal debate is only heating up, and your voice matters in shaping how the world sees the story of Archie and Lilibet.